Good morning, Vande Mataram. Welcome all of you. The topic we are going to discuss right now is on the first principle of our sadhana. Sri Aurobindo categorically expresses his concern. Some basics must be taken care, must be followed, so that you can proceed in the tracks of sadhana. That is the untrodden path. You have heard it, you know. Untrodden path. Nobody has gone in that path. Only this is the first time Sri Aurobindo and Mother introduced the path, because our goal is different, our aim, objective, everything is different. Of course, it is divine, everybody was pursuing, but this method is totally different. Few people initially they started going. Nobody knows how far they have gone, where they have reached. But think of at least they started, and they started with their own efficacy, own efficiency. And when the fuel was extinguished, fuel was over, there was cessation, the vehicle stopped there. But here we have got our choice. As if we can be able to surrender to the Divine Mother, then your chapter is closed. She will carry you through all difficulties towards the highest good. So, during the course here, it is the first principle of our sadhana that surrender is the means of fulfillment. There is no other goal, samarpa. So, sometimes and many times, and most of the time, most of the people feel, as Sri Aurobindo and Mother has emphasized also, it is also the yoga of surrender, yoga of transformation. For that transformation, surrender is necessary. Without surrender, no true progress can be achieved. No sadhana is possible. And simultaneously, sadhana comes by love, and love comes by sadhana. Surrender, with the surrender, bhakti is necessary. Bhakti also principle simultaneously goes. So it is the first principle of our sadhana that surrender is the means of fulfillment. And so long as ego or vital demand and desire are not cherished, complete surrender is impossible. Surrender, not only surrender, because we have seen number of many types of surrender we have seen. Complete surrender, vast surrender, in your absolute surrender, vast surrender, total surrender, many ways. So here also this complete surrender, the condition is that ego or vital demand and desire must be cherished, without which no complete surrender is possible. No complete surrender is possible as long as there is vital demand and desire, and simultaneously ego is there. You have to go on rejecting the vital mixture at every time. You have to go on rejecting the vital mixture. It is a mixture. Do you think that this mixture is possible? You can go simultaneously. How can you get the pure milk if it is mixed with something like some ingredients, some mixture is there? So you have to clean it. Like that story I will tell you. One day the king tried to build up a huge, milk pond. Milk pond, water pond, what is the difference? The water pond containing milk is milk pond. The water containing water, the pond containing water is water pond. So everywhere almost in our life we see the pond of water. But here the king decided to build, to create something new. That is to create a milk pond. So it was dug up, it was prepared, fine, it was very nice looking pond. Then the king had a short declaration, do one thing, there will be inauguration tomorrow. So this evening before the inauguration takes place, early in the morning, all of these countrymen, they have to come and pour, as per their capacity and ability, pour down some water in this pond. Some milk in the pond, so that in the morning when I will go and inaugurate it, it will be a milky pond, not an ordinary pond containing water. declared, decided, people were happy. You are going to do something new. At least nobody has done. We are going to fulfill our newness, cherish. This will be a very new idea, new achievement for us. Anyway, the day went, people went to sleep. Early in the morning, they have to get up and pour a cup up or bucket up or pitcher of whatever as per their capacity. Milk in the pond. Then somebody in the night, actually, this is Saitani idea. So somebody thought to himself, all are they can see, all are pouring milk into the pond. Suppose I pour some water. Who will know? Who is going to check me and who is going to check the purity? So let them pour milk and I will pour some water. Done. It is done. Then there came the dawn. There came the dawn. Early morning, king came to inaugurate, and this tape was cut. Inauguration started, and it is to the utter astonishment. It was found this is not a milk pond but a water pond, because all have poured water, thinking same way that the man was thinking. Everyone will pour milk, so if I pour some water, who is going to check and how the quality will change? It will look white. So that was the idea. With that we are moving. There will be no change, unless otherwise that the consciousness is not changing. The thoughts will be like there. Life style of living will be almost all equivalent. Sri Aurobindo quotes, life of the insect, flower, beast, man almost change as from the beginning, when the consciousness which was born on the earth. Life is almost the same in a beast and a flower and a bird and a man, because they don't want to change, they don't want to evolve. That was the problem. That is the problem with them. So complete surrender is not at all possible. It is impossible rather, if the vital demand and desire or simultaneously ego is there. You have to go on rejecting the vital mixture at every time it rises. How can we? You have to separate it. You have to know it, separate, reject it. You don't require it. And then if you are steadfast in rejecting, not only one time you throw, suppose somewhere it is a grassy land, you are picking up this grass and throwing it out. After some time you will find that it is once again it is growing up. So what you have to do? Again and again, steadfastly, ceaselessly. So if you are steadfast in rejecting it will lose more and more of its force and fade out. Suppose something is disturbing you. You are reading, deeply concentrated in spiritual mentality, morality, and this spiritual concentration. These insects, something like fleas and all, they are coming and disturbing you. You will keep rejecting. If khadar do, just keep moving them, running them. You are simply throwing them out. You are not attending. Then after some time, what will happen? They will never come and touch you. That is what. So if steadfastly, steadfastly, what you in rejecting, steadfast in rejecting, it will lose more and more of its force. It will affect initially. As long as there is stupidity, there is divinity, there is stupidity. Divinity, as long as there is divinity, there is stupidity. But a point will come when stupidity can't step furthermore. Up to that point, it will be pursuing you, disturbing you. One point will come, then it will simply go out and fade out. Always keep within and do things without involving yourself in them. It is there, you have to act in perfect manner, the perfect attitude, proper attitude you have to do. Every day you have to concentrate and remember that I am doing the work of the divine. It is bestowed upon me, and I am sent to sent to accomplish it, and I must accomplish it to the level best. You don't know that is the final and that is the best, because there is nothing best. Better than the best also there. So every day you don't get satisfied with your your performance. try to better every day, every time, every day. Try to better yourself. Otherwise, this journey will cease. Saturation will come there and decay and death. That is what will happen. Then nothing adverse will happen, or if it does, no serious reaction will come. No serious reaction will come. For that, actually, you must be ready. Another type of surrender, Sri Aurobindo quotes, that is, of course, self surrender. Self surrender. That is, after complete surrender, self surrender, surrender of the self to the divine. Self surrender to whom? To the divine. But I don't know who is divine. What is divine? That is what to be rejected. Has been chosen. You have to be very cautious. Read your window. Ask the mother. Go deep within. You can be able to know. Simply you are asking here and there, going to the temple, that where is divine? And these people, they are doing their commercial work. They are doing their business. Suppose somebody is having a sweet stall. You are going to purchase it. If you ask, is it a good sweet? He will say no. If he says no, then whom he will sell it? That is what to be taken care of. Like this, self-surrender to the divine and infinite mother. And here, who are sitting before me and who are listening to this audio and the video, they know who is divine and who is the divine mother. That's what. So nothing you have to choose. That is our master and the mother. Self-surrender to the divine and the infinity mother, however difficult, remains our only effective means. That is, the self-surrender is the only means. Only effective means, I mean. Not only means. That is the only effective means. That our nature must be, and effective means, and our soul abiding refuge. No other go. Soul abiding refuge. Self-surrender to her means that our nature must be an instrument in our hands. Am I ready? You can remember the story of Mahabharata, that Gita story, Sri Krishna and Arjun, that story you have listened. Arjun seeing all these relatives standing for war in the war field, he gets demoralized, remorse. No, I want to wage war. मैं युद्ध नहीं करूँगा. तो इसलिए क्या करना पड़ा? What has to be done by Krishna? He had to explain that Ashtadasa Gita, 18-fold Gita, 18 cantos. It was evolved a new form, new revolution in the religious history of mankind. It was created, and finally, Vishwarupa Darshan was also on the cards. So what you have to do here? Self-surrender to her means that our nature must be the instrument in her works. Where I started, that's what I want to tell. Nimitta matra bhava sabyasachi. Be the instrument, nothing else. If you don't want to wage war, do you feel that war will not be waged? Because I have decided. If not you, I could pick someone else. So many are there before you. But you come. You accept, you display your swadharma. You have to obey your swadharma. And you have to wage war. That's what you have to do. Even if you are not, and if you war, this war, victory is in our side, because where is divine, there is victory. You know victory in which side, and you know better me. And who but you knows not me. So victory is ultimately certain. And if you wage war, the lot of good name and fame will be there. History will remember you. Recall that Arjuna was there, somebody who has won this Mahabharata war against the Kauravas. History will remember, recall. Time waits for none. If not you, then somebody else will come, and he will be the Karnadhar, forerunner. For that you have to become the instrument. Nimitta matra bhava sabyasachi. Is taking the hands after seeing the Vishwarupa and listening all the yoga and all the charismatic gods, lovable story. influenced him, forced him, impelled him, compelled him to wage war. Yes, I am ready. Yes, I am ready to fight the war. Tell me what I have to do. Nimitta matra bhava sabhyasati. Just do your swadharma. Kshatriya, your dharma is to wage war. You stand on the ratha, chariot, and the rest I will see. So what you have to do? Self-surrender to her means that our nature must be instrument in our hands and the soul a child in the arms of the mother. That is what. That is what the requirement. What will be there? Our nature must be an instrument in our hands, soul, a child in the arms of the mother. That is what the requirement. If it is there, if you have come to reach that position, naturally you are blissful, you are worthy, something at least you have achieved. And at the time it has the call, you have to obey it. So that is the means, that is for the fulfillment in this yoga. Self-surrender, complete surrender, these are the required means. Not coming in a day, but it will come by the spur of the moment. You have to be steadfast, ceaselessly you have to move. Charai bati, charai bati, charai bati. Vande Mataram.